This is the Mars tank from Yokozuna from Japan. This was sent to me for the purpose of review. They sent me one box, and I did open it already. It didn't come ripped like this. There was a sticker seal that said Marsteam, plastic jar, nothing else in the box. Yokozuna tank atomizer designed by Marsteam, Japan. Okay, it's the Yokozuna tank, and the company is Marsteam. So you unscrew that, it's plastic. Here is the, yes, I already filled it, it doesn't come with juice in it, and a spare coil. The coils are 0.8 ohms. Oh, and here's a 0.3 ohm. I have the 0.8 ohm coil in the tank right now. I just broke it open, washed it thoroughly, rinsed it, cleaned it, and then installed the 0.8 ohm coil back in there. It looks like there's a gold-plated 510 contact down here. There's your airflow, straight through, vertical coil. O-ring here, O-ring here, and it does screw into the chimney. There's the coil down in there. Canthal. But let's look further. It's got this foam packaging, and that's it. And then here's information and instruction manual that comes in the top of this jar, the lid of this jar. So let's pull that out. This leaflet, and that's it. Nothing else in the bottom of this. That's all it comes with. So diameter 22 millimeters, length 52.7 millimeters, capacity 2.5 milliliters, bottom vertical coil. Here's the tank and the parts. So it comes with the tank, a 0.8 ohm coil pre-installed, a 0.3 ohm coil, and we're going to vape from 15 to 35 watts. And the user manual, which is this. Hey, maybe I'll get a chance to use those nice Pegasus Vapor Academy 3500 milliamp hour batteries I've been meaning to use when I'm vaping 35 watts on this tank. And then the 0.3 ohm coil goes from 20 to 50 watts. So you got innovative. Yokozuna is an innovative sub-ohm tank designed in Japan that brings out excellent user experiences and robust flavors. I'm just curious because I've only seen one other product come out of Japan, and that was an RDA, whose name escapes me, but the Vulcan RDA. Okay, so this is pictures showing you how to replace the coil. This is pictures showing how you fill the liquid with green e-juice. Yep, it's got a K-Fun style bottom fill hole with the screw. I'll show you in a second. And that's how you, oh, interesting. So you don't have to fill only from that way. You can bottom fill it, but you can only go up to like where the holes in the chimney, those slots begin. Okay, so that's nice to know. That's good to know. Meaning you can unscrew this base, you won't lose all your juice out there, only as long as the juice is below the level of this first slot. Okay, there's your fill hole screw from the bottom. It's got a gold-plated 510 contact. Do not use this on a hybrid mech mod. It doesn't protrude very far, and it looks like that's kind of soft and mushy and can push up. Do not use this on hybrid mech mods. Matter of fact, don't use it on mech mods at all. Use it on regulated devices. They're inexpensive enough. It's classy, elegant, kind of reminds me of the Goblin Mini in some ways, from looks and appearance. It's got this nice Art Deco ridge over here for heat dispersion, and the drip tip is removable. Got a 510 drip tip. Looking down the chimney, you see that kind of like a spitback baffle cutting the airflow. That's interesting. Let's see how it vapes. I'm going to also do some close-ups when I open the tank and show you what it looks like inside. But here's the airflow control. It's just a, I don't know, maybe a 45-degree angle that you can turn, and then a stop. So that's closed, that's open, very smooth. The finish on this is very smooth. The machining is very nice. It came very clean, no burrs, no metal turnings, no dirt, no grit. So that's that. I did give it an extremely thorough washing with a mild liquid organic cleaner and thoroughly rinsed it. Okay, there you go. Nice sharp metal edges on those threads. Hey guys, we're up top looking at this Yokozuna tank. Yokozuna tank from Marsteam in Japan. Screw it on my IPv4S, and let's drop down to 15 watts and break the coil in. I primed the coil. I primed pretty quickly. It only took 2 or 3 passes with some drops of juice. Tiny coil, didn't take much to saturate the cotton, and then I left it in the tank for a good 10 minutes, and that's all anything like this should need. We're going to start off slow here at 15 watts just to warm up the coil, get some power into it. So far so good. What I'm checking for right now, did it short? Is anything wonky? Is there a burning flavor for some reason, which would tell me right now if there was a problem with the coil. So far so good. It is producing vapor. There's some quick puffs. If you never watch my channel, you never see me break in a coil. I do this very slowly. I do this in a very exaggerated way because I want to teach people who are new to vaping that you have to break in these coils. There's a knack to it. So far so good. I'm starting to taste flavor. Now I'm getting some flavor. So with the airflow wide open, it's kind of a tight draw. I could tell you right off the bat, 15 to 35 watts is not my vaping style. A tight restricted draw like that is not my vaping style. So this isn't going to be a tank that's that's suited for my vaping preferences. I still have it at 15 watts, and now you're seeing the coil and the cotton are breaking in, producing more vapor. So what started as really quick, short puffs and allowing it to rewick are now lengthening. That's about the vapor production you'd get from a K-Fun, from some lower wattage devices. I'm not going to say it's a complete lung hit. It's not exactly a mouth to lung either. It's kind of airy. But so watch this. With the airflow closed off most of the way, that's a mouth to lung draw. All the way open, it's still a very restrictive draw. So this is going to be a beginner's tank or a step up for somebody who doesn't like to vape with full-on huge belching clouds of vapor like this. That's how I like to vape. But beginners wouldn't want to vape like that, and a lot of people don't vape like that. So at 15 watts, here's the vapor quality. Let's go to 20 watts. It seems to be wicking well. No dry hits so far. I would keep your draws 2 to 3 seconds long. I wouldn't try and go 5, 6 seconds on this. If you're not getting enough vapor and flavor quality in the first 2 to 3 seconds like this, you may want to use the 0.3 ohm coil. All I'm saying is that's all the vapor production in a reasonable draw that this 0.8 ohm coil is going to deliver. If you want more vapor production than that, you have to go higher up in wattage and maybe check out a different type of tank, type of coil. The name of the game in this is tight restrictive draw, tight restrictive airflow, and even that, that chimney baffle that partially obstructs the airflow in the chimney. It's got some type of anti-spitback, maybe like a sheet of metal here and a sheet of metal there closing off the chimney so that juice hits there, and maybe just not a direct flow of air from the coil, I guess, is the design here. At 30 watts, not a bad vape. So there you go. On an iStick 30 watt, you're good to go. On the, on little small mods that deliver 15 to 30 watts, this is the coil for you. Maybe on like the Council of Vapor Mini Volt, something like that. That would sit really nicely on there. It's 22 millimeters wide. Little cutie tank, starting to produce some good flavor. This is a really tasty vape. And that's about the cloud that you're going to produce, but the flavor is very good. I'll also say this, the vaporization of the juice is very thorough. It's not a moist vape, it's more on the arid side. And that anti-spitback seems to work pretty well because I'm not getting any droplets in my mouth, just vapor. Very nice. Okay, so that's the vape on the Yokozuna Subohm tank. 0.8, that's sub-ohm, not aggressively sub-ohm, but it's a decent vape. If you're into K-Funs, it's a very K-Fun-esque type of draw. It's probably a little more airy than a K-Fun. There you go. Looks really cool. I like the look of that. That's sweet looking. Okay guys, Quest for Vape. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching.